yeah, it just fades away. So today we are making empanadas, but I usually make my empanadas from my tortilla masa. So you're going to learn how to make tortillas. And then what I do is just if I don't have bread or if I don't go grab tortillas from those like if I don't feel like grabbing it's hard. The empanadas take a special masa, but I use this one because it works just fine. So I have about 2 cups of flour. It's about a 1.5 to 2 cups, and it's very hard for a Mexican to. Oh shoot, my earbuds. Let me take those off. Bluetooth off. Okay. Sorry guys. My earbuds were in and then I didn't even notice it. So, I have about 1.5 to 2 cups of flour, and it's just honestly I make my tortillas by sight. So it's really, 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 really hard to like. I go okay. I literally had to look at it, and then what I would have put, I put in here. So, I have 1 teaspoon, 1.5 to 2 cups of flour. I have 1 teaspoon of salt. Liz, no, it was Marissa who wanted to. Oh shoot, I didn't let Marissa know. Um, Baking powder, salt, baking powder, and I put 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And then I get either my hand. I'll just show you guys what I do. We get our hand and we mix up that stuff. I do that before I add the oil. You can either make it from butter. I've made tortillas from butter. I've made it from lard before. I've made it from, honestly, I made it from bacon grease because I was like, hey, I want to see what they taste like. So I use bacon grease, but I mean, I have bacon grease all the time here. So this is my flour, salt, and flour, salt, baking powder. And then I'm about to put a 1/3 cup of oil. Now I eye it because what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it up in there. Like, let me show you what I mean. I pour it in there. You can barely see little lines in there. And then I get my fingers and I pinch it around in there to distribute the oil that I just put in there.
I don't know how to get that.
Hold on. Yeah.
But I am browning up just ground beef, and I did put a little salt in there earlier, but we're just going to salt it and pepper it right now before it gets too cooked. A little pepper. Boom. Salt and pepper right now. Then we'll drain out some of the oil and put some tomato sauce in there a little bit. And then I might even put some cumin. And,
when you're browning it, I would put onion and garlic in with it, so it's going to get that flavor of it.
Ready?
Yep.
All that?
Yep.
How much?
Put half of it for right now.
It's about a 1/2 teaspoon.
Put as much garlic as you want. I have to like try to. Joe's like really on me about making stuff in measurements. He's like, "Don't you want people to know how to make it?" So I do want you guys to know how, but it's very hard as a Mexicana. No, I'm just kidding. So this is what it looks like. And if you don't want to put onion, Molly, you can put onion powder. You can put minced onion, dried onion, onion powder, onion salt, anything you want to put.
You can do a combo.
But if you don't, honestly, it adds flavor to your food. And it just adds flavor to your food.
You say Molly.
I'm going to do that every single time. If you don't want onion, don't put it in.
Molly.
Hey, guys. Hey, Brando. Guys, my niece is in. She's my Michigan girl. She's still up in the 17-degree weather up there.
Oh, we're in 30 degrees.
Okay, so degrees. I am putting in the oil, and I put it in, and I distribute it because I want all of the little beads. Like when you're making biscuits, it's almost like you like chop in your butter in your biscuits. That's what I do with this because I use oil. I've made it before with Crisco, and I've made it before with Manteca. I like the way the oil works for me because I use really, really hot water. And you take whatever water you can use. Like we have a water, what is that thing called? A water distributor? Dispenser.
Yeah, the water dispenser.
So, do you need me to move, baby?
Cominos And chili powder.
Got a green top, maybe up there? No, the short green top one. Oh, I wonder where it is.
Where are you?
I don't know, it's so weird. I'll look for it. Hold up a second.
I'll put some chili.
All right, I'm gonna go put water, and I'm gonna, gosh, how much water? Jesus, you guys. I start with a half a cup of water, because honestly, it's kind of hard to figure out how much you want. All you can do is, like, not eye it, but you eye it. Your phone won't let me open it.
No?
It just keeps doing this. Use passcode. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so I gotta see the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna add the water now. I'm gonna go get a cup of it and bring it back over here.
Where's our stupid caminos?
Joe, where's our stupid caminos? Oh, you know what? I bet you put it in there, baby.
Where?
In there, no?
You think? I didn't see it.
On the shelf?
Possibility.
We have nobody on the screen.
Nobody.
And you're gonna have to touch it, so don't put too hot of water. I know I can't even touch it. I don't know why I put this hot of water.
No caminos.
So hot water, see how hot that is? That's probably pretty dangerous for me because my hands. So I am gonna see the way it looks. There's tiny little what's that called? Little balls or little beads. Tiny little beads moved around in there. Brando, I just talked to
Mama Bear.
There you go, Jilly. My son calls me Mama Bear too. Because I call him Boogie Bear. So he started calling me Mama Bear. Yeah, cumin. Joe, I call it cominos, and then Joe started calling cominos. And then it's so funny because now he says he goes, oh, look at that, El Camino. And I'm like, bro, you're so white. And it sounds so funny. It does sound funny. Okay, so, Brandy, I was going to tell you, Bunchy said she's going to get on a little bit if she gets the kids down. So hot water, see how hot that is? Yee, that's going to be hot. Pour it in. I'm going to show you how to bring it around. Okay, put the water in. You're going to put your hand and hold your breath because I like it hot. It doesn't have to be that hot. You can do it lukewarm, but you might want it hotter than lukewarm. You need it at least hot enough that if you're using manteca or butter or something, that it's going to melt it. I mean, you want it hot enough that you got to get your baking powder has got to be activated, and that's what the salt in there is for. And the salt's got to, obviously, it's got to break up. If you don't put the water warm enough, your salt isn't going to break up. So you're going to end up having just the baking powder, but the activator is the salt. And if the water's not hot enough to melt the salt crystals or the salt, whatever they're called, then it didn't matter that you put the salt because it's just floating around in there. All right. I might have to.
I'm going to add some tomato sauce to my mixture here.
He's making
ground beef, a little bit of onion, probably an eighth of a cup of onion, and some salt and pepper, and some fresh garlic or fresh minced garlic.
He's Mexicanizing.
Yes.
By putting the tomato. It's like putting one of those packets of the, what's that called? Mexican.
Taco seasoning?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Taco packets.
Yeah, we just don't have the caminos, which is fine. It'll taste just good. Just won't be as Mexican-y.
All right, let me put this there.
But it'll be close.
You know how nervous I was to make tortillas on air? I mean, I've been making them for a lot of years, but still, holy cow. It's like nerve-wracking. Like nobody wants to make the tortillas where people are watching and like, oh my God, what if they don't turn out? Marissa, this is the recipe that I sent you that one day when you had said, you asked what I was doing. I said, I just made dinner. I made empanadas for dinner. This is the recipe that I sent you online or on, I don't know, through text or whatever we were talking on. So I'm finally making them for you now so you can go back and look and be like, oh shoot, I forgot to add that part. And you kind of just, I know some people let it sit for a long time. Good. This is what I was trying to show you. Like the meat generally is like you're making a Mexican meat. That when you put on low,
Yeah.
and then add the mushrooms and that in and kind of fold them in. I normally put papas in there, potatoes in there.
Just the mushrooms, right?
Yes, I normally put potatoes in there, kind of thinned up, diced potatoes. Just I didn't have potatoes because I forgot we made fries or something the other day, and then the carrots. And just put a little bit. That literally is a new experiment. I wanted to try it out about what it was going to be like to put the mushroom and carrots. I think my niece she's married to a guy who's Cuban, I believe, and his mom makes empanadas with like a mushroom filling, like different kinds. So it's not completely absurd, but I just wanted more than just carne in it. I put cheese in it too. So this is what your masa will look like. This is your masa. Now from here is where you get a little bit of flour in your hands, move out of the way. If it feels a little sticky, just add a little more flour on it because you're gonna need to roll it on enough flour on your counter too.
And you don't want to douse your hamburger meat with a bunch of sauce, so it's like tomato sauce. It still looks like ground hamburger.
Yeah.
So you're just flavoring it. So just taste it. Just add it slowly. Taste it. Add some more if you want some. But I'm gonna taste this again because I just put a little more in there. That's all right. It's just for us.
Honestly, the tortillas, you have to feel it out. The food, you have to taste it and go, oh, I want a little more salt. I want a little more garlic flavor. The tortillas, honestly, you have to put... My mom makes it, I want to say she's made it before without salt. I don't remember, but...
I can't read it, it's so small.
Really, I wanted to try it with butter, and I wanted to try it with bacon grease.
You ever use butter? Yeah, she asked.
Yeah, I have.
Yes, it did.
One time because I know they sell them at H-E-B, and I'm like, bro, if they can do it, I can do it. I saw somebody, they got like half a stick of butter, and they poured that in their water and made it like that, where I actually used butter that was in the hard form because manteca's hard, so it doesn't have to be melted. It doesn't have to be liquid form. You can use manteca that's like, it says lard.
That's
Crisco
Crisco.
is the same thing. Crisco's the same thing, but manteca's like
kind
fat.
Of buttery, right? Fat or no? Just fatter? Crisco's fat. It's just lard.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it's just lard. Just like your manteca.
Okay, let me dry off the counter because I usually hit water everywhere on it when I'm doing this. Oops.
Okay, we're cooking this down. You want me to put the carrots in now, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
But not even a half a cup of carrots. A third of a cup of carrots.
Did you drain the grease, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But we'll mix that in now that everything's getting cooked down.
All right.
Crank this up a little bit. Get those mushrooms
Woo,
cooked.
masa. Sorry, guys. When we were kids, we get excited when we saw masa, as it meant hot tortillas on the comal.
These are the ones that are already ready.
Yeah, you can put a lid on it and then just put it on low in the back. Put a little bit of water. Here, look, there's water. It's warm water.
Just to keep it moist.
Yep, just to keep it. You want your carrots and everything to get softened. And then you're gonna warm that.
Yeah.
This is the size that I use. See, guys?
Do you have your other one ready?
No, bro.
Oh, okay.
We're doing it all.
Oh, my.
I was gonna do it. I know I was gonna do it beforehand, but I was like, it all happened so quickly, y'all. Okay, this is what I do. I get a little pile of flour.
Oh, we didn't do it landscape.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I gotta
it
figure out how
sideways?
to do it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. Let me see.
Tip the damn thing sideways, probably.
Really?
I don't know.
Live chat. Okay, maybe these dots over here. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to try to figure out how to
Get this wide
save.
angle.
I don't know how to do the wide angle.
All
Let's
right.
see if it will work. Hold on.
Just gonna
Just turn it sideways. Okay, guys, hold on. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Now, it says orientation is locked. Rotate phone back.
No. Forget it.
Jules, I need you to help me, baby.
Yeah, next time.
I know you tried to show me how to do it. It's okay. Oh, you gotta move.
I gotta do this.
Okay. Okay, here's your ball. Then you just spin around, like put your fingers like this, and you're gonna just spin it on the bottom. It's just gonna give you roughly a circle.
You want the expert to show you how to do it?
No, I'm okay.
I can do it.
Okay, you can do it as big as you want or as small as you want.
You want the temperature probe?
No, I don't do that, but Joe uses the temperature probe.
For the oil.
I don't. I'm a Mexican. I look at it and go, it's ready to go.
Right. That's... It should be about 350, I'd imagine.
Mexicans do everything by sight and feeling. I'm like, nope, it needs a little bit more. Nope, I have to... And then you just... Okay, let me show you before I forget. You're going to roll up and then back down. Grab it, and you're going to turn it like to the left. Dab a little more flour. Rolling pin.
From the middle?
Go from the middle, you go down, then up. And there, I'm sure I'm going to have some funny looking shapes.
Stretch it out, baby, with your fingers.
And then you just kind of look at what side, and you grab your rolling pin and start pushing in that direction where it's not looking the right. And you don't really need them round right now. You need them flat. Any way you can to get that filling in.
Yeah, to make it thin also.
All right.
There you go.
So when you put your filling in, okay. Grab me a spoon from back there so I can put it.
What do you need?
Tablespoon so I can fill up the filling. This is the filling. Ay, chihuahuas at top. The handle from the thing.
Oh, shoot. Oh, from this one, yeah.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll put this on there.
Filling in the pocket.
Just so
I just want to lift it. If you want to show them, lift it up over there.
Yeah. Here's with the carrots and mushrooms in there. Should be some papas in there too, but we're not doing papas today.
You can do just meat. You can do just papas. You can do... I have the filling, which is carrots, some mushroom. I'm putting a little bit of cheese. And you put that on top of it. Can you guys see that?
It's bubbling.
Okay.
So must be ready.
So then I'm gonna get so I'm gonna get this top and I'm gonna fold it over. See that? It's you want to stretch it as far as you can over. And then you're gonna get the fork and you're gonna go around the circle. What's wrong, baby?
Looks bomb. Just reading.
Close up your little pocket because you don't want your filling in the grease because it goes crazy. They'll start popping because of the moisture. I like them to look pretty. You can do that like that, or you can just trim off your extra. This is how you make, I'm going to do the fried pies with you guys. This is how we do fried pies. Down in the South, we make fried pies, apple pie, peach pie. You lift this up. See that?
Let me put it in.
Kind of close up. Make sure any spots that are open, close up. And then
I'll do it.
I would normally do this. But since my husband's here, he's very... My hands are... I have a condition with my hands that aren't always very reliable. Sometimes I drop stuff.
Where's our...
Can you guys see it frying? You want me to take you over there? Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Right there.
Sorry.
That's good.
Good? Okay. You gonna try flipping it once?
Yep.
Grab the... Oh, you know what?
Where's the
use
towels?
the red one. It's really good.
This one?
Yeah. If not, it's both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use both.
But that red one's really good on it.
Okay. There you go.
See that, guys? Okay, he's gonna finish letting that fry. I'm gonna start doing my next tortilla because I want to be ready. I mean, ideally your grease is getting hotter and hotter. So if you don't, make sure y'all Hey, Kelly. Girl, I haven't, this is the first time I've seen you in here. So I'm going to put more flour on it, y'all. Putting more flour. And I'm going to roll them out again. I'm going to do about 3 of them just so I can show you guys. There's no perfect way, I swear to you. There's no perfect way to do the tortilla. You're just going to roll, spin, lay it back down, pull down, push up, grab it again, turn a half time, put paper towel in there. Yep. Pull down, push back up. I mean, that's the hardest part is that your tortilla may look like Texas and then California. I mean, but who cares, man? They all taste the same. Honestly, I'm 50. I mean, who cares? It's a learning experience. Cooking in itself is a learning experience.
Empanada, number 1.
Hey.
It's good. Both sides. Ooh. Nicely done.
All right, I'm going to fill another one up. I mean, you kind of don't want to go too crazy because it's hard to eat a whole like thing like a sub. So you kind of want them in what's it called, hand shape. You want to make them like hand.
What for one?
What do they call it in up north? Pasties.
Pasties.
We call
Not
them
pasties.
We call them up north, but they fill them with like potatoes and corn
and meat.
And meat, yeah.
Ground beef, but it's not seasoned like
Believe it or not, they even have whitefish and stuff.
Smoked whitefish is big when you're heading up north, up to the UP. Whitefish and pasties are like everywhere.
And if somebody doesn't like cheese, take the cheese out. Just do the meat.
And smoked whitefish is pretty awesome. And the pasties, they can be good. You got to have a kind of a what do you call it? An acquired taste for pasties.
Yes, and we eat smoked whitefish.
They look just like
Michigan.
these, but they're just a little bit differently seasoned.
I'm going to close it up, guys. Closing it, and you want to make sure your dough is all the way to the end, because that's where it's going to be fat, and that's what you're trying to press. Your dough touching each other is not. It's got to be like where it's thick. All right, I'm going to leave this one like that so you guys can see what it looks like without it trimmed. Ooh, this one got a little
hole in it. You gotta pinch it. I'll do it. You keep going.
See how if you roll it out too thin and the filling, you can just grab your dough. Joe's gonna do it.
We'll pinch it up.
Pinch it up. He'll show you.
I just take it lightly. Just take it around here and just pull it together from way out here, and then make it thick right where it was, and close them holes up. There's one right there. Here we go.
Hi, all my gorgeous girls.
There we go. Done and done.
You want to keep your temperature Let me show you guys. Oh, you guys saw it. Yeah. So it should, if it doesn't take off like that, you need to turn your heat up. Because you don't want it sitting in you don't want it sitting in lukewarm oil.
Or
the oil's got to be hot.
Or you get a temperature probe.
You don't need a temperature probe.
And you set it to the right temperature.
Turn that fire higher.
And then you watch it.
Okay, let me get. When you get done with that, put the comal up there so I'm going to show them how to make it roll out tortilla.
You want the comal? Okay.
When you know that.
Yep.
Marissa, did I give you somewhat good directions when I gave them to you? Did it seem like that's what I was telling you to do? Or was it way different than what I just did? I tried to, about a month ago, I was talking to Marissa on the phone or texting her, and I said, hey, this is what we had. And she said, how do you make them? And kind of tried to walk her through it. And I said, honestly, guys, if you guys, there's my email on the back page. You guys are more than welcome to email me and go, holy cow, I made this last night. What did I do wrong? It turned out like this. Or at the time of, if you're making it for like an anniversary and you really want to make that dinner and it's not turning out right, let me know. And I check my emails about once or twice, probably about 4 times a day. All right.
Ready for one more?
Nope. We're going to get the comal.
All right. Put this in there.
Yep.
For now.
Oh, yep. I was gonna say you're gonna have to move that. Fire high.
Yep.
So I'm just going to show you one other thing, guys. That dough that you made, or that we all made. I didn't do this alone, y'all. Y'all, everybody's here together. We're learning this, showing this. We're in this together. Okay? And honestly, you guys, I started cooking. I started baking when I was like 40. My grandma or my grandpa and my mom have always baked. I just started baking since for the last 10 or 15 years, I want to say. I did it more out of like I wanted my kids to have memories of me baking because that's the memory I had. My cooking, I've been cooking Mexican food since I was about 15. That's just, I don't know. I don't know. I just started cooking because I was dating a guy and we're taught. No, I'm just kidding. I just started cooking early age because I'm dumb. I grew up fast.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Show them your handiwork.
Tortilla. Same masa. Same masa. This is called masa. This isn't called dough. Dough is what you make when you're making bread and everything. This is masa. Mexicans call it masa because it does a whole different thing.
No oil, just dry.
Nothing on the, don't put anything on the comal. You're just going to make sure your fire's hot. And then you're just going to, you'll see, I'll bring you over here in a minute when you guys can see. Okay.
I'll bring you along for the ride.
These bubbles, that's your baking powder. Oh, you can't see it. Come on up. Right there. That's the baking powder in it. Those bubbles are because there's baking powder activated. A little hotter.
Yep.
See, this one's getting bigger. That's how big you really want it. We all waiting. Everybody hold their breath. I feel like we're waiting for Molly when she was dropping the Ashley video. Everybody hold your breath.
Take a check. Looking better.
Flip that tortilla. You can grab your hand if you're prepared. Mash it down. Take those pockets out. Grab me a spatula so I can show them. Grab your spatula. Tap it down. Whatever you guys want to use. It works the same. It's not going to stick on you. It just won't. It's got oil in there.
Not on the pan, just in the mix.
Yep, in the mix of the tortilla masa. Yeah. I can't do that. Woo! Okay. Let me get a paper towel.
Right here. Pretty good, right?
Yeah. So then you're going to get your tortilla.
We're showing all of our stuff over there.
You did? Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Here we go. Back at it.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're good.
Tortilla. We have butter somewhere.
Yes.
You can either do one or two things. Grab your cheese. Line it up. Fold it up. Okay. Oh, put it back. Oh, it's too hot now. It's okay. I'm gonna make another one with the butter. Just take it. Yeah, the fire's gonna be really hot right now.
Yep, it's all right. I got it.
No, you don't.
I do.
Take it out to the side. I mean, we did show you guys how to make the other quesadilla when you put the cheese on there.
What do you want to do?
No, I was saying, remember we put the cheese?
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time we did it like this because we usually put the cheese on there.
Yeah, that's where normal people do it, right?
I was just showing you guys a hot tortilla. Rolling it out. Put butter on it. I mean, you can...
Quesadilla.
You put it here?
Quesadilla.
It's a quesadilla.
And here's some fried cheese to put on top there.
All right. I want a little more thinner.
And you're just gonna butter that one?
Butter it.
Mantequilla.
Quesadilla with homemade tortillas. You guys literally can do this. You guys can do this. All right, let's try the other ones. Empanada?
Yeah.
That's good.
Right here.
Okay, we're gonna bust it open. Ready?
Yeah. Bust it open. Let me see.
That looks good, right? Marissa, you can do it. I'm telling you. Ready?
Yep. Tink. That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's pretty good.
Meat's really good.
Yeah.
What?
That's good.
I know it. Some guy made it. If you guys want to learn how to make homemade chile, I got you. We'll make homemade chile. It's basically get your vegetables that you're going to use, like the garlic, tomato, onion. This is homemade chile. So you get this, and you pour it on your tortilla.
Thank you.
Anyways, that's it, guys. Here's a tortilla. Grab some butter. That's hot.
Put butter all over it. Fold it up and chow down. I'll do this.
That's it, guys. Thank you guys for coming. Make them tonight. They're super easy. I mean, it's just change it up from having hamburger meat on a bun. It's literally grab your flour, baking powder, salt, oil, and you have tortillas, and you can make the empanada. All right, guys. Thank you again.